Which also broadcasts on Jump 105.3 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Radioactive Kids broadcast from the occupied lands of the Zhalagi people, also known as the Cherokee. We're going to start fading it off right there because I have way too much stuff to get to. Oh boy, y'all. Oh boy. This is Radioactive Kids. My name is Sagan, and we have an incredibly special show for you today. So, as you may be aware, tomorrow at the salvage station, Secret Agent 23 Skidoo is putting on a whole family music festival called the Big Secret Family Festival, and Secret Agent 23 Skidoo himself will be coming in later to chat about that and all his amazing work. And I figured, you know what, I want to do something special. So this week on Radioactive Kids, we're playing nothing but Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. I am going to play almost all of his releases ever since 2008 in approximately chronological order, and it's going to be awesome. The only thing is, like, we'll have to. I won't be able to play the DVDs, of course, and I'm not going to be able to play all of the Figments of Polyglot mixtapes, but I'm going to be able to play some of them. But other than that, get ready, strap in, get your headphones on and your dancing shoes on for 2 hours of Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. Let's start off with the song that started it all from Skidoo's debut album, Easy. This is called Gotta Be Me on Radioactive Kids.
Skidoo. That's right, I got some kid hop for you. Alright kids, check it out. Now there's a whole lot of people all across the world. A whole lot of boys, a whole lot of girls. A whole lot of fathers and uncles and brothers. A whole lot of sisters and aunts and mothers. And whether they're parents or whether they're children, every single one of them's a little bit different. There's only one thing that makes us the same. We all got our own face and got our own name. We all got our own brain and got our own style. Well, that's just the way that you smile, and the way that you walk, and the way that you talk, and the way that you look, from your hat to your socks. It's a beautiful thing, being yourself and not trying to act like everyone else. I'ma tell you the truth and you gotta agree. Man, I can't be you, nope, I gotta be me. So what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
I said what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
Come on, what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
1, 2, 3. Now some got mustaches, some got beards, some wear big old earrings in the ears, and you might think some of them look kinda weird, but they gotta be them, so I'm glad that they're here. Some wear t-shirts, some wear ties, some got big glasses in front of their eyes, and if you keep looking then you'll be surprised, cause man, people come in every shape and size, as big as a house or as small as a mouse. Some are mellow, some like to scream and shout, some come from other countries that you read about. That's a lot, and I still left some people out. Some are young like you, some are old like your grandpa, some frown, some are jolly like Santa. There's a lot of colors and ways to be, but I can't be them, nope, I gotta be me. So what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
I said what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
Come on, what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Hey, sometimes when you play at school, another kid acts like you're not so cool. They laugh at your clothes or say something mean, and then your good day feels like a bad dream. But hey, it happens to everyone, so don't let it stop you from having fun. You don't have to be like anyone else, but remember that you got to love yourself. See, some people think making you feel bad will make them feel good, and that's just sad. But no matter what they do or say, it's just a game and you don't have to play. If they call you weird and you want them to stop, well, you can either say,
No, I'm not.
or you could say, yep, I'm as weird as can be. And you know what? I love it. I gotta be me. So what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
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 I said, what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
What you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
Come on, what you gotta be?
I gotta be me.
Yo, in my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including all adjectives and adverbs. It's a wild world, boredom is absurd. In my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including nouns, pronouns, and adverbs. It's a cool world, boredom is absurd. Did somebody say they were bored? Sure, I get it, so I brought the cure for that feeling that makes you wanna snore or grumble then complain some more. See, I got the key to unlock the door and make a little bit into a lot more. It's called imagination. You heard of it before? It can turn an empty field to a candy store. Think of any adventure and it can be yours. Go deep into the jungle where the panthers roar. Fly high in the sky where the eagles soar. Explore the world, cause that's what it's for. It's chock full of stories, songs, and folklore. Rich man without imagination is so poor. Bored means laziness won the war, cause life is a game and your brain keeps score. That's why in my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including all adjectives and adverbs. It's a wild world, boredom is absurd. In my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including nouns, pronouns, and adverbs. It's a cool world, boredom is absurd. To the O to the R-E-D. That's one thing that you'll never see me. It's easy, just let your mind be free while the planet spins like a CD. With so many stories, it's hard to believe. Not just the ones we read and reread, but the ones that we think of and we speak. Walking through imagination till we're knee deep. We can ride on the backs of mice to eat cheese, to meet a king cobra and a queen bee. We can fly space kites made of tree leaves, to meet the last dragon, watch out when he breathes. And to the North Pole to feel the deep freeze, and weave beach tuxedos from seaweed. We're detectives, next mystery please. When life is a movie, who needs a TV? Come on. In my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including all adjectives and adverbs. It's a wild world, boredom is absurd. In my world, bored is a bad word. It's the worst word that I ever have heard, including nouns, pronouns, and adverbs. It's a cool world, boredom is absurd. Boredom is absurd.
princesses.
And not all boys like trucks.
Everybody got their differences.
And if you don't like it, then you out of luck.
Not all girls are girly girls.
Nope, there's a lot of tomboys.
And not all boys like sports and street boys.
Hey, you gotta make your own noise. Listen to your own voice.
You gotta make your own noise.
Listen to your own voice.
You gotta make your own noise.
You are exactly the same as no one. Everybody dancing to the beat of their own drum. It's so fun to smile and be wild and free. Climb a tree, go play hide and seek by the creek. Skateboard or shake your butt to the beat. Play cooks in the kitchen like what should we eat? A billion games in your brain, whether boy or girl. Imagination is the best toy in the world. So think for yourself and do what you like. Tell anyone that thinks you're not cool, take a hike. You're a star, so shine, make it bright like laser light. If they say the sky is the limit, go take a space flight. Freedom tastes right, you know what doesn't? Grumpy people stopping you from being fun loving. Life is an art, I'm calling you smart. If you be yourself and let your brain follow your heart. Cause
not all girls are princesses.
And not all boys like trucks.
Everybody got their differences.
And if you don't like it, then you out of luck.
Not all girls are girly girls.
Nope, there's a lot of tomboys.
And not all boys like sports and street boys.
Hey, you gotta make your own noise. Listen to your own voice. You gotta make your own noise. Listen to your own voice. You gotta make your own noise.
it's a big world and it's changing every day. You can look out of the window and it's never the same. And you changing too, like the seasons outside. And I'm telling you, that's a reason to smile wide. They say diversity is the spice of life, cause every person sees with a different type of sight. So what I like, you might not like, and that's just fine. We're both right, we don't need to fight and be unkind. What's mine are my decisions to make, and what's yours are the chances you take. And that's the dance we create, and it take two to tango. We're different but the same though, like guitars and banjos, bananas and mangoes, snowshoes and sandals. Without both rain and sun, a plant can't grow. We need lots of colors, otherwise the painting will bore us. That's why my brain doesn't do the same thing that yours does.
Not all girls are princesses,
and not all boys like trucks.
Everybody got their differences,
and if you don't like it, then you out of luck.
Not all girls are girly girls.
Nope, there's a lot of tomboys.
And not all boys like sports and street boys.
Hey, you gotta make your own noise. Listen to your own voice. You gotta make your own noise. Listen to your own voice. You gotta make your own noise.
Agent 23, hanging out with the sugar-free family funk with the kid hop. I can't wait.
It's so much fun when we cooperate.
Secret Agent 23, hanging out with the sugar-free family funk with the kid hop. I can't wait.
It's so much fun when we all cooperate.
You ever have a friend that's like family from a different mother, that feels like a sister or brother? When you're with each other, you get along like the music and the words in a song, and your friendship grows till it's big and strong. The type where you complete each other's sentences, and just being around them makes you feel adventurous. Inventing this big thing we call life. If we care about each other, then we all alright. So we working together like birds of a feather, turning possible to possible and never to forever. Check the math, 2 heads are better than one. So whatever the task, together we getting it done and having some fun too. Never be uncool. Being by yourself don't work like one shoe. It's like the sun and moon, or the water and land, or the mother and the son, or the daughter and man that taught her to stand. I'm talking about humanity, and forget your phone. We all on the family plan, a planet full of neighbors, lots of different flavors. You can ask for help, cause I'm cool with doing favors. Like pages in a book, and together we're a chapter. Like punchline and joke, and together we're the laughter. Now I gotta leave like trees in the forest, but I brought some friends, sugar free, sing the chorus.
Secret Agent 23, hanging out with sugar-free family funk with the kid hop. I can't wait.
It's so
every time. Imagine a single puzzle piece. Crying by himself, what could his troubles be? What he loses cool for? Chilling on the school floor in the shadow underneath the stool by the door. For a piece of the puzzle, he struggles to find another piece of his puzzle that's been left behind. But nope, the rest got put in a box, just like he would have if he wouldn't have dropped. But he did. Kids pass him crying for help. All his friends are in a box up high on the shelf. He's by himself, figuring he'll be that forever. A lonely puzzle piece never put back together, just taken apart with an ache in his heart. Now how's a puzzle piece supposed to make a new start? But then a little girl who was creating some art picked the puzzle piece up from his place in the dark. Next thing that he knew, he was covered in glue. Wasn't sure that he liked it, but what could he do? Stuck to blue cardboard, a whole new art form. The puzzle piece suddenly learned he was far more. Now he's the important part of a collage, fitting in perfect like a car in a garage. Sometimes you lost your way, then you got to wait and figure out a new way to cooperate.
Secret Agent 23, hanging out with the sugar-free family group with the kid hop. I can't wait.
Come on.
So much fun when we cooperate.
Secret Agent 23, hanging out with the sugar-free family group with the kid hop. I can't wait.
Come on.
So much fun when we all cooperate.
Girls can do anything.
Cry from the pain, that's rain in your mad to your fighting, that's lightning in your when emotions take form, they become a brainstorm. No way to stay normal, trapped in a which way will the weather blow? Man, you never know. Sleet in summertime, sunshine instead of snow, hail instead of rainbows. I'm not the North Pole, I'm not the desert, no. I'm unpredictable, I'm not the normal dude that has normal moods. Sometimes I get crazy and act sort of rude. I know it's right in my mind, but it's gone then. I'm like a kite when it's flying in a strong wind. Can't control it, I hold it back. It's kinda like when the Incredible Hulk gets mad, I sulk and smash. And yo, I know it's bad, but my emotions got force like an ocean has. I'm trying to learn better, to turn weather into blue skies and be calm, but mom, dad, look through my eyes. I'm like a werewolf, I kinda transform. You better back up, I think I feel a brainstorm. When you're sad to your pout, that's clouds in you. Grumpy to your grumble, that's thunder in you. Cry from the pain, that's rain in you. Mad to your fighting, that's lightning in you. When emotions take form, they become a brainstorm. No way to stay normal, trapped in 'em. I smile when I'm happy, grins stretch like taffy. Laugh madly, running circles like an athlete. Last week, I giggled at the same joke for so long, it kinda felt like my brain broke. But I'm grumpy when I'm hungry, and I'm a fast crier. And when I act tired, I breathe dragon fire. I apologize, but it's a bad deal, cause the world is so real, and there's so much to feel, and I have no shield, so I spin like a wheel, over top in shock like electric eels, and the clock won't stop. Everything's a big rush when you're grown up. Do you still feel this much? Sorta confused, and my mind kinda hurts, and I got a short fuse, and I'm like fireworks about to explode, and you feel the force from it. Better back up, I think I feel a storm coming. When you're sad to your pout, that's clouds in you. Grumpy to your grumble, that's thunder in you. Cry from the pain, that's rain in you. Mad to your fighting, that's lightning in you. When emotions take form, they become a brainstorm. No way to stay normal, trapped in 'em.
Yes, that was Brainstorm by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo from the 2012 album Make Believers. Before that, we heard Cooperate by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo and the Sugar Free All-Stars from the compilation All About Bullies Big and Small. Before that, we heard Noise by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo from Many Hands, Family Music for Haiti. We heard Bored is a Bad Word from Underground Playground, and we started the show off with with Gotta Be Me from Easy. We are playing all Secret Agent 23 Skidoo this week on the show. This is Radioactive Kids. Let's keep the music rolling with something by MC Fireworks. We would be remiss if we didn't play a song by MC Fireworks on our Secret Agent 23 Skidoo show. This is from the compilation Science Fair, and of course it features Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, but he's not really singing on this track. It's called Rocket Science on Radioactive Kids.
Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. Don't say we're going too far. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. This girl is going too hard. My spaceship is a refrigerator box, covered in foil from the bottom to the top. It's not that sturdy and so it shakes a lot. Number one lady astronaut blasting off. Out and out of space, I can see the woman in the moon's glowing face. The seven sisters waved at me as I flew by. My reply was waving high to the night sky. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. Don't say we're going too far. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. This girl is going too far. I just landed on the red planet. It's dry and abandoned. Look, there's a canyon. I've never been to Mars before. It's the opposite of the ocean floor. It's so hot, it's steaming. I'm thinking about leaving. It's boiling hot from the morning to the evening. I came up here looking for evidence. I have a camera, but no camera lens. I jumped out and started looking for life forms. Right away got blinded by a solar light storm. It looked like the aurora borealis, or a beautiful, shining, magnetic floating palace. I looked at the sky thinking about astronomy, then at the ground thinking about paleontology. So I didn't notice when the aliens followed me. I turned around to see a female alien as tall as me. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. Don't say we're going too far. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. This girl is going too far. A female alien is a Martian girl. There's no evidence of them in the human world. I said to them, I come in peace. They asked their leader, does she have to leave? Their leader said, let's wait till the end of the day. The whole crowd shouted out, hooray! One of them invited me to a party. I told them I will not be tardy. At the party, there was music and blue lights. All the female aliens danced and flew kites. I asked them, why are there no boys? We sent them to Pluto, they made too much noise. At the party, I had so much fun. But in a while, I had to run. I went to my spaceship and flew from Mars. As far as the eye could see were stars. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. Don't say we're going too far. Girls can do anything. Girls are some shining stars. Girls have the right to sing. This girl is going too far. Girls can do anything. Girls have the right to sing. Girls can do anything. Girls have the right to sing.
Now we got a story for you guys. We got a story about a butterfly who had butterflies about being a butterfly. What's that mean? We got a story about a caterpillar who was afraid of heights. Strange, huh? This is called Time Flies. used to know this caterpillar, he was strong as a gorilla, stronger than Godzilla. But still the problem got him worried. He had a secret, he had to keep it, he couldn't speak it. No, this caterpillar, he was scared of heights, terrified. He thought the ground was very nice, it was paradise. He slept there at nights and stayed all day. Other caterpillars climbed trees, he said no way. He told excuses and jokes to make the others laugh. They thought that he was just lazy, but it wasn't that. He was scared, so he liked the forest floor more. He thought, what do I wanna grow wings and soar for? But he knew how it's supposed to go, cause every caterpillar becomes a butterfly, don't you know? Imagine having a ghost like that that haunted you. He kept worrying like, what am I gonna do?
Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly out into the clear blue sky. Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly out. You can fly too if you try.
But he was suffering, man, wondering, and finally came up with a plan how he could stay on the ground while the others flew high. He'd be in the green grass while they're in the blue sky. He figured he'd still chill with the caterpillar pack, talk about this and that, eating leaves, getting fat. And when the time came, he built a cocoon, a little bedroom. He knew that it happened real soon. But while the rest turned to butterflies, he'd shut his eyes and go to sleep instead of changing like them other guys. And when they came out changed and flooded away, he'd stay and be the same as he was today. He's flying in the sky, no chance. The time came and he found himself a low branch, began cocoon spinning, whistling a tune, grinning, and brought his fear into his cocoon with him.
Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly.
Time flies,
To the clear blue sky.
time flies.
Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly. You can fly too if you try.
What a long sleep, what strange dreams. He felt cramped, so he pushed on the main seam of his cocoon till it broke open. After many days in darkness, the sunlight was so golden. Sleep can make you forget things. He came out, stretched his neck, stretched his legs, and stretched his wings. So surprised he was speechless. All of them, including him, had turned into new creatures. He looked up and the sky looked different. The breeze began to lift him, and then he started drifting. It felt so cool, he was shocked by it. It's like he never ever wanted to stop flying. Not trying to change, he did anyway. Cause change, well, that's the thing that happens every day. He just had to accept it. Put his cocoon on the ground next to his fear, and he left it.
Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly.
Time flies.
To the clear blue sky.
Come on.
Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly. You can fly too if you try. Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly. To the clear blue sky. Open your eyes, if you look real close, you can see time fly. You can fly too if you try.
That's Miss Mary Frances back here.
Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth.
I remember way back in elementary, trying to impress all my friends by embellishing stories that I told them, causing only jealousy. I think I'm gonna follow this advice that you're telling me. We don't need fibs just to be the cool kids, cause in the end it only leaves us looking foolish. We can be ourselves and still be accepted. I'll pass on these words to the next kid. Everyone's unique, be real when you speak. We all make mistakes, I'll admit I was weak, but now I've grown stronger with only good karma. Remembering lies that I told was way harder. It's so easy to be yourself. I can only be me, can't be anybody else. Nothing on my mind to haunt or to guilt me, cause it feels so free to be the real me.
Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on, speak the truth. Come on.
It's not just about facts. It means that how you feel is how you act. You listen to your heart and then you do that. And when you speak the truth, you get the truth back. What's a lie? A lie is a little disguise, a place to hide the truth away from eyes. But all those lies live inside your head and trap you like flies in a spider web. People grow every day like trees do. Speak truth, then you got some deep roots. If you speak lies, you close so many doors in your mind that in time you don't know anymore which parts are real and which parts are fake. That's a hard mistake, cause your heart will ache. So it's smart to take the high road and speak the truth so everybody can believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Speak the truth. Truth. Come on. Speak the truth. Come on. Speak the truth. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Speak the truth.
This is for all your Earth lovers. Now you see, now you don't. Strange land, oh. Oh, my imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song. My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words of this song.
I got a friend named Pickles. His favorite food is mustard popsicles. He's got green hair and orange skin, and nobody has fun more than him. He's the sort of friend nobody can see, nobody but me. You're like, what do you mean? He's imaginary, invisible, but he's never scary. Nah, he's really cool. He's silly too. He's an acrobat. He does backflips while we play hacky sack. Nobody fast as us when we run in races, but he cracks me up, making funny faces. It gets on my nerves when he's sitting in a chair and people sit on him like Pickles isn't there. Come on, he's real, just like me. Only one thing on which we disagree.
My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song. My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song.
I say he's the imaginary part of our friendship, then he laughs very hard and says, who, me? No, couldn't be, and I really don't know who I should believe, cause when you think about it, the kid's got a point. It's a 50-50 chance, like I'm flipping a coin. He says that the world he sees is quite different, and when he has dinner, I go inside with him and sit on a chair with his green-haired family, but no one can see that I'm there, so I can't be real. But real's the way I feel, but hey, so does he, so we made a deal that neither of us is the co-star in this imaginary movie, or we both are. Is it really so hard to believe there are different worlds and some are harder to see?
My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song. My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right, and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song.
And now things change like we push on a lever or a switch, and I'm rich with imaginary treasure, cause whatever he can see, I can see too. In his world, the sea is green like pea soup, and the sky is purple. The clouds can talk, but not as loud as rocks. We go out for walks, and I'm speechless, cause it's all so nuts, watching trees kiss and waterfalls flow up. He's like, so what? But he gets amazed at Earth, cause it works in different ways. He stares when airplanes streak through the sky, cause he thinks they're birds with people inside. Got scared of a guy that he saw hang glide, and he still won't believe that my dog can't drive. We both like jokes and love to solve riddles, but I still can't stand those mustard popsicles. Seriously, those things are disgusting. What is he thinking?
Says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song. My imaginary friend says I'm the imaginary friend, which means I'm imaginary then. If he's right and I'm really not sure that he's wrong, so I might be made up like the words to this song. Arr, 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 arr.
Har, har, har. That was Imaginary Friend by, of course, Secret Agent 23 Skidoo from the 2014 album The Perfect Quirk. Before that, we heard a very deep cut, an alternate version of Speak the Truth, which was originally from Underground Playground, featuring Whitney Payton on a guest vocal from the compilation Absolutely Positively Getting Along. For that, we heard another deep cut from the live album Live at the Orange Peel called Time Flies. And we started that set off with Rocket Science by MC Fireworks and Secret Agent 23 Skidoo from the compilation Science Fair. Ah, yes, we are playing all Secret Agent 23 Skidoo on this week's show, and we're attempting to play almost all of his releases in approximately chronological order. So we have a lot more to get to. Let's move now to a very long song, actually. In 2014, Secret Agent 23 Skidoo released a picture book called Weirdo Calhoun and the Odd Man Out, and attached to that picture book was a hip-hop version and a bluegrass version of the story in the book. So we're going to play the hip-hop version right now. This is the Weirdo Calhoun hip-hop version on Radioactive Kids.
This is Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. Welcome to Weirdo Calhoun and the Odd Man Out, the hip-hop version. Enjoy the story, and when you hear the DJ, it's time for the next page. Yeah. I want to tell y'all a little story right now about this little boy I met named Weirdo Calhoun. Yo, he was weird, I'm telling you. Sometimes weird is the coolest thing you can be, you know? Between Chattanooga City and Kalamazoo, by the Bermuda Triangle in Timbuktu, was born a little fella whose mom named him Sean, but the doggone boy wasn't Sean very long. The sun and the moon, they danced on and on, but the doggone boy wasn't Sean very long. Come on. When he started to walk, he danced instead. When he started to talk, he sang what he said. He finger painted secret code all over his room, and pretty soon they all called him Weirdo Calhoun. He crooned his own tunes till half past noon, and pretty soon they all called him Weirdo Calhoun. Now some people worry because they thought he was strange. His clothes were always dirty and sloppy and stained, cause he'd crawl and explore and he'd run and he'd play. But Weirdo Calhoun, he had fun all day in front yards and junkyards till the sun went away. That Weirdo Calhoun, he had fun all day. He got older and weirder and kept singing his songs. He'd make up inventions and bring them along, like his fine feathered space helmet complete with snorkel. Weirdo Calhoun didn't try to be normal. Think of marshmallow pickle kebabs with tasty morsels. Weirdo Calhoun didn't try to be normal. The bullies at school, they would call him a fool, cause he wasn't popular and didn't follow their rules. But he was thinking about catapults and lockpicking tools. Instead of whether or not they thought he was cool, he was thinking about a big jello-filled swimming pool. Instead of whether or not they thought he was cool. Now there are always kids that don't fit in the mold, and just because they want to act different, they're told they're a geek or a nerd or a spaz or a zero. It's really not that hard to get called a weirdo. You could have a lazy eye or an extra long earlobe. It's really not that hard to get called a weirdo. The other weirdo kids, they began to watch and notice the Weirdo Calhoun, he just never lost his focus. There were no words bullies could find to embrace. The twinkle in his eyes and the smile on his face, like his mind was a million miles off in space, with a twinkle in his eyes and a smile on his face. They got together and began to hang as a gang. They grabbed pots and pans, they would clang when he sang. They sang along and yell and hoot and holler and shout. They were Weirdo Calhoun and the Odd Man Out. Only the clouds knew what they talked about. They were Weirdo Calhoun and the Odd Man Out. And this pack of strange kids have brains galore, so their brainstorm ideas rain and pour. A tricycle paddle boat with a glass bottom. Superfly crazy ideas, they got 'em. Their potato guns made sonic booms when they shot 'em. Superfly crazy ideas, they got 'em. The same boring bullies still teased them in class, but were they sad? There was no reason for that. When you fly on kiddie pools filled with helium gas, it's too fun to care if you seeing them laugh. Putting speed bumps on ski jumps to go medium fast, it's too fun to care if you seeing them laugh. One day some new folks traveled to town and told everybody to gather around. They had big cars, big teeth, and suits and ties, and they brought along a super duper surprise, a contest with a prize too huge to describe. Yup, they brought along a super duper surprise. Now, these folks were ad men and sold cereal, but their commercials had boring old material. They needed some kids with some crazy thoughts to begin a commercial for their Raisin Pops. The most amazing kids got the face on the box and got in that commercial for the Raisin Pops. They'd have a competition 1 month from that day, when everyone in town got to jump on the stage. And whether they were graceful or their style was clumsy, whoever did a trick the most wild and funny won the grand prize and a big pile of money for doing that trick the most wild and funny. Dancers and singers started practicing acts, while magicians practiced pulling rabbits from hats. Gymnasts did backflips no one thought about. Weirdo Calhoun and the odd man out. Everyone saw themselves as winners, not a doubt. Even Weirdo Calhoun and the odd man out. The months just flew by and it was time for the show. The town was in costumes, all lined up in rows. Skaters popped ollies, bikers did bunny hops, and everybody wanted that money a lot. There were yo-yos and tutus with real funny socks, and everybody wanted that money a lot. Everyone was called up by name from a long list, and after ping pong tricks and songs played on armpits, they still hadn't seen Widow Calhoun set, cause W was near the end of the alphabet. They still hadn't seen the odd man out's talents yet, cause W was near the end of the alphabet. When their turn came, they all juggled tangerines while jumping on pogo sticks on trampolines. And while the tangerines went round and round, they also juggled red balloons upside down. The balloons floated up, they hit them down to the ground. That's how you juggle red balloons upside down. Then erupting from behind the stage, the big finisher, a 10-foot volcano with baking soda and vinegar. They pogoed to the top, then they snowboarded down. The cheering audience was heard all over the town. A gasping and clapping, crashing ocean of sound. The cheering audience was heard all over the town. So Weirdo Calhoun and his gang won the contest and got on the box and commercial as promised. But when the cameraman came to take some shots, they got one weird looking box of Raisin Pops. The odd man out just made faces and talked. It was one weird looking box of Raisin Pops. They got that pile of money and decided to throw down and spend it on a party, then invited the whole town. You could jump a snowboard off a catapult into a helium-filled kiddie pool that would float. Or you could jump for trampolines and pass the paddle boats into a helium-filled kiddie pool that would float. That night, when the whole town laid in their beds, the most amazing dream movies played in their heads, and everybody ended up paying attention when they woke up thinking about crazy inventions. Some were crystal clear, some too hazy to mention, but everyone was thinking about crazy inventions. And over the years, they made those ideas happen until the town was full of all their minds could imagine, like the restaurant that served lemon lime sauerkraut, owned by Weirdo Calhoun and the odd man out. And everybody loved the peanut butter smoked trout, cooked by Weirdo Calhoun and the odd man out.
silent night is filled with spastic laughs from kids in plastic masks. It's a fantastic blast. I got my pumpkin carved. I use the classic pattern. Tonight my face will light up just like my jack-o'-lantern. Wind in the dead leaves, clouds across the moon. Holes in a bed sheet, that ain't my costume. I got makeup, fake blood, and a dirty shirt. I get to stay up late cause it's the 31st. I'm going all out. I am a zombie kid. If real zombies saw me shambling, man, they probably did. Cause I look crazy cool. I'm not a lazy dude. I drag a leg, act undead, make a face and drool. If you don't give me candy when I'm on your doorstep, you can't remove me with a scalpel and forceps. I fill my bucket up, the tray for what I love, till I got nothing but 100 peanut butter cups. I like Halloween better than Christmas. Rather trick or treat than wait for St. Nicholas. You can sit around and wait on your wish list. I'll dress like a zombie and take care of business. I like to deck the halls. I'm cool with Santa Claus, but I would rather have the claws of a Tyrannosaurus. We like to hit the streets. This pack of kids is feral. We'd rather yell, trick or treat, to sing a Christmas carol. We don't do pranks though. No eggs and toilet paper. I mean, we tried to go, but mom foiled our caper. I like your robot disguise. I like that freaky mask. I like black cats, creaky doors, and squeaky bats. I like my crazy neighbors. That's what it's all about. When autumn got them turning they home to a haunted house. Christmas is peaceful, but me, I'm kinda not. I'm kinda more like a bull freaking in China shop. I like when night is alive. The air is so electric. Somebody jumps out and screams when you don't expect it. Might get a sugar belly ache, but that's a small cost. I'm gonna wear this costume until it falls off.
I like Halloween. It's the best thing I ever seen. So keep your head green. And if you see me, you better scream. I like Halloween better than Christmas. Rather trick or treat than wait for St. Nicholas. You can sit around and wait on your wish list. I'll dress like a zombie and take care of business.
Wait the town and tell the people. Josh and Jerem Tones coming your way. And it's over said. Tell me about it.
Yeah, hello fellows and ladies. I feel mellow and easy. The reason I don't go crazy, DD. LM to the VE, right here, right now in 3D. Bad vibes, they get defeated. I tell my worries, put this egg inside your shoe and beat it. Cause how could I stress when love is just so limitless? A universe, a perfect circle with infinite images. My love is oceanic, like Pacific and Atlantic. That can't even fit inside a panoramic camera, can it? Cause love is everything you see and everything you don't. That's why we sing this song. Feel it, let it bring you home. Love is the electricity that be invisibly powering the hours of my microphone wizardry.
Give you the world, I want to make it right. I wanna be by your side every day, every night. Come on. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah.
Love is a laser gun. It makes the haters run. It made Darth Vader drop his lightsaber and save his son. Evil is overcome. Love is stronger than super glue. It unites us all as one. That's what it's for. Like 2 + 2. I love humanity. One big crazy family. Wait, no, that's what the planet be. Can't forget animals, plants, and trees. Actually, the galaxy. Don't want aliens mad at me. How about all of reality? And you know that love's the battery. So get that charge. I bet your heart's extra large. Don't you feel just like superstars? Don't it feel good like a foot massage? That's top quality. I heard love is all you need. So turn this up to your boombox bump and feel high just like a volume beat.
Give you the world, I want to make it right. I wanna be by your side every day, every night. Come on. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's right. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hey.
Yes, that was Josh and the Jam Tones featuring Secret Agent 23 Skidoo and Father Goose with I Love You, Jay-Z remix from the album Rocksteady. And of course, that's not technically Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, it's just featuring him, but it he sings basically the whole song. He raps basically the whole song, so I figured I should play it. And he has a lot more guest verses on other songs, but we just don't have enough time to play all those. Before that, we heard Scream, his 2015 single, and we played that on vinyl. That is, of course, a split 45 with the Not It's. Before that, we heard Weirdo Calhoun, hip-hop version from the picture book Weirdo Calhoun and the Odd Men Out by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo. We are playing, of course, all Secret Agent 23 Skidoo on today's show. We are all the way up to 2016 now, and let's get funky with Young Soul from the album Infinity Plus One. Radioactive Kids.
Wait, nothing but that funk for y'all.
That's nice right there. That's nice.
It kind of reminds me of the first time I ever heard that talk box.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Blew my mind.
It's funky like the mothership coming down on tour with the P, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Real cool. It's like the can't get back from dance, I just thought that was pretty
Man, it's
cool.
funky like the glasses on Boozilla, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
So real you feel it, baby. So true you knew it, honey. So clear you hear it, 'cause it's on, yeah. And when you wake it, baby, no one can take it, sugar. Jump on a spaceship made of soul, yeah. So real you feel it, baby. So true you knew it, honey. So clear you hear it, 'cause it's on. And when you wake it, baby, no one can take it, baby. Blast off your spaceship made of soul.
Yo,
Can't fake the soul.
the part of your heart that's made to go.
Does everybody have it?
Yes and no, we all got the seed, but it has to grow.
Without clean water
And great food,
and never wake up.
it never takes root.
Yo, soul's a muscle that grow from struggle. You go through trouble and just so double. Ha!
When the jungle rumble, you stumble. But if you don't crumble, pressure.
Turns coal into diamonds and pressure. Will make the soul start shining.
It's not in books, it can't be learned.
Soul is a thing that's got to be earned.
Word, that's when it turns to knowledge.
When you know you got it, you know you
I
got it.
got soul. Every night and every day, I got soul. And nobody can take it away. I got soul. You believe me when I say I got soul. Yeah. I got soul. Every night and every day, I got soul. Ain't nobody can take it away. I got soul. Believe me when I say I got soul. Yeah. It's pride that survived when they tried to take it.
You can't buy it, deny it, or fake
It's
it.
stronger than fear, stronger than hatred.
I woke up, soul is so contagious.
Gas tank full of rocket fuel. Make it blast like comets do.
That's right.
Fly past the impossible.
They said you can't, but it's not the truth. Heads up, it's time to spread the love so everyone gets fed enough.
Soul is what
Connects us all, and if we don't rise up, then I bet we fall.
Some try to steal it and keep it down. They poison the spirit and creep around.
But they're just scared 'cause the soul is shrunk.
So to help them all grow, you freak the funk.
So real you feel it, baby. So true you knew it, honey. So clear you hear it, 'cause it's soul. And when you wake it, honey, no one can break it, baby. Blast off your spaceship made of soul.
I got soul. Every night and every day, I got soul. And nobody can take it away. I got soul. You believe me when I say I got soul. Yeah.
Here we go. Drop that beat. Now the beat's gonna come in soon, y'all. So I hope you get ready. Here comes the bass line. Oh, man. I hope you got them subs cranked. Pillow Ford. Pillow fight. I got mine, you got yours. Pillow fight. Pillow fight. Pillow Ford. This just might go all night. Pillow Ford. Hey, no sleep at this slumber party. Midnight feel like it just got started. Poor grown-ups, man, you look so tired. All of us, man, we feel so wired. I get birds jumping off of the bed. Fireworks going off in the head. All of my siblings won't stop giggling. Try to drink water, but we just keep dribbling. My 40's well put together, strong like a tortoise shell. So whoever knock, I'ma be like, I got a pillow, but it don't feel mellow. Who among you can mess with my kung fu? My pillow is swung true. About to jump up and cut loose. You better duck, loose. Pillow Ford. Pillow fight. I got mine, you got yours. Pillow fight. Pillow fight. Pillow Ford. This just might go all night. Pillow Ford. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That was Secret Agent 23 Skidoo performing live in an exclusive bootleg recording from his 2017 Mozartistic release concert at the Orange Peel. Really awesome stuff. And you'll never guess who I have in the studio with me right at this very moment. Who could it be?
Who could it be?
Well, let me tell you, it's the Secret Agent 23 Skidoo himself.
Who could it be?
Hello!
What's up, man? I don't even know where you got that bootleg. I'm DJ Freddy Krueger, DJ Ginsu over here with the deepest of cuts. I don't know where you're getting half of this stuff, and I haven't heard half of this stuff since I did it.
I told you, I'm going to try to play everything. I mean, well, of course, like I said at the top of the show, like I can't play all one song from every single Figments of Polyglot EP because it's just too many. But I'm gonna try to play songs from 6 of them. But
that's awesome, man. I'm enjoying this so much. It's just really cool, and it's cool for me to think that. I mean, I remember the first time I met you was at my show when you were how old? You think?
I don't even know, like 10.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah.
So to see this now, to wake up in the morning, have my coffee, and listen to you have grown into this amazing DJ with this crazy depth of knowledge on family music, and you're blowing my mind with deep cuts of my own music. This is crazy, man.
That's great. Awesome. Yeah, but we of course have asked you here in the studio to talk about your event that's coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's right. So the Big Secret Family Festival, first year, inaugural year. The point of this festival is 3 things in no specific order. Number 1, I'm going to say no specific order, then I'm going to go. Number 1.
Number vague.
Yes. Number Z.
Yes.
We want to have an event that is so full of love, so amazing, so funky, so Asheville, that no one forgets about it all year long and is just waiting for it to happen next year. The next thing, we want to make sure that all the performers and everybody involved gets paid like they should, right? And the other thing is we want it to make a bunch of money for a local organization that can actually do a bunch of good in the community and keep the community strong.
Awesome.
So to that end, the bands that we have booked are Empire Strikes Brass, Snake Oil Medicine Show, and the Secret Agency. But not only that, something I learned when I went up to Canada about community and collaboration is when you go up to Canada to the folk fests, you're going to have your set, but then they're also just going to throw you on stage with a couple other bands if they're like, I think this will make sense. So maybe a bunch of bands have horns. They're like, let's put all the horns together.
Excellent.
Some have a common lineage of African history or something like that. Throw them together, and just see what happens. So put it this way, not only do we have Empire Strikes Brass and Snake Oil Medicine Show, we also have a set called Snakes in the Brass. Not only do we have a Snake Oil Medicine Show and the Secret Agency, we also have the Secret Medicine Agency. So you're going to see some really interesting sets of combination and collaboration because that is what we want to model on stage is community collaboration in a way that's fun and a way that kids can actually see and understand.
Yes.
And to the end of paying people what they deserve and making sure that we provide a bunch of money to a local organization. First of all, because of the sponsorships, the generous sponsorships from around town, we've already been able to pay all the bands and all the performers what they asked for.
Awesome.
Yeah, and already been able to provide $3,000 of straight up money and $10,000 of groceries and healthcare to the organization, which is called My Daddy Taught Me That.
Yes.
It is a mentorship organization for under-resourced youth in the area. So, yeah, $3,000 of donations, $10,000 of groceries and healthcare. And that's even before the tickets sold because every cent of profit from this festival goes directly to that organization.
Awesome.
So everybody that comes out tomorrow, they're going to have a good time with their family, and they're going to know that there's another kid out there that's having a good time because they're at the festival having a good time with their family.
Excellent. And what can folks expect other than those bands you mentioned?
Glad you asked, because we got to the point with the sponsorships where we were able to accomplish the next level, which makes the inner kid in me completely happy. We have an entire circus element to this.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so my friend Toy Box from Toy Box Theater,
yes,
he really kind of put this part together, and his vision has been beautiful with this thing. So we have Toy Box Theater doing puppetry. We have Chriswell, the traveling magician, doing magic shows. We have Mars Hooligan doing juggling. We have stilt walkers. We have aerialists, stilt walkers and aerialists from Secret Circus, and Waverly Jones is going to be there doing her thing.
Awesome.
We have a pack of roaming teenage clowns called Studda Bubba.
Studda Bubba, yes.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing their thing. And we're trying this out. This is something that we played a folk festival in Australia. I think they actually borrowed this from Burning Man, but we're going to have an old-timey postman on site, and you can write a letter to anybody at the festival, and he has to deliver it.
Oh, my gosh. That's so cool.
Yeah, so you can write a letter to somebody you know, or somebody on stage, somebody, behind the bar, or you can just write a letter to the man in a purple hat, you know what I'm saying? And he has to go find one. So maybe the letter says, Good
How
job.
many purple hats are there going to be, though?
Yeah, well, at this festival?
Yes. It seems like a very purple hat-oriented festival.
I hope so. But, yeah, so it's at Salvage Station, rain or shine, 2:30 to 10 o'clock. The way that we're constructing it, it's going to be 10 30-minute sets of music broken up by 15-minute sets of circus arts. DJ Bowie is going to be playing mini sets throughout all those 15-minute sets as well. And, so that way with these, like, little short sets, all the kids are going to be able to stay focused, you know what I mean? I've learned, like, a deep cut, like 3-hour set of music is awesome, but like kids want to jump back and forth a little bit,
course.
So we have stuff to keep them interested all day. Plus, we got food trucks, we got cooking with comedy. That's soul food and vegan soul food by a chef, Clarence Robinson, who also does stand-up comedy while he cooks. Baba Nam is the sponsor, so they're going to be serving Mediterranean street food. We got lemonade, we got ice cream. I could go on.
You sound very excited.
I am excited. I mean, it's been stressful putting it all together, but I think now that stress is turning into excitement. I think listening to your show somehow alchemized the stress into excitement.
Yes.
And I think now I'm just stoked.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we can't wait. And of course, this is going to be the first one, maybe?
That's what I think. I think it's going to be the first one. I think it's going to be yearly. Who knows how far the big secret could spread? It's called the big secret because when I started out as Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, I really wanted to get radio stations to play my music. And, you get a lot of submissions, right? And back in the day, that was all CDs. So what I did was I bought a huge rubber red stamp that said Top Secret. And I would just stamp the package and send it out. And, man, that worked like a charm because people got to know what the secret is.
Yes.
So we started this campaign with just a bunch of flyers around town and on social media that just said, what is the big secret? And, man, we had people freaking out online especially. It's like you could see them, like, on one person's post, like, I don't know, what is it? And the next person posted, like, seriously, what is it? Next one, they're like, will somebody please tell me what this is? And then finally they make a post like, I don't even care what the big secret is.
I think you do.
So work like a charm. But, yeah, I feel like there's a good buzz happening and, people know about it and word of mouth is out there. And I just know that when they come, it's going to be something that is uniquely Asheville. The idea of collaboration community is not uniquely Asheville, but the way in which we show it tomorrow is going to be uniquely Asheville because it's, when do you get the chance to see a bluegrass band with New Orleans-style brass horns and somebody freestyling over the top of that while teenage clowns run around and then somebody runs up and delivers a message to you? Like, come on, man.
Excellent. Yes, and of course, that is happening tomorrow. But I wanted to ask you real quick if there's anything else coming up that you can share. Maybe not, maybe.
Sure, I can share something. So we're also putting the final touches right now on an elementary grade curriculum.
Wow.
That we're going to be giving away for free to the entire Buncombe County and Asheville area.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that going to be like?
So it's got two sides to it. One side, so basically we say it's about music appreciation, cultural exploration, and creative writing. So the cultural exploration and music appreciation side is based on the album that we put out, Beatbox Symphonies, right? So we created this along with Asheville Symphony. For this one, I found folk tales from around the world, from West Africa, Egypt, Peru, Eastern Band Cherokee, and Japan.
Okay.
And then I found Bach pieces that I thought emotionally sounded similar to it. And then we took the Bach piece, chopped it up, made it into a hip-hop joint, then reached out to musicians from each of the cultures where the folktales originated and found musicians that would play the, reorganized Bach melodies on the native instruments and in the style of the culture where the folktale originated. So, for instance, the Japanese piece has a beautiful, very Baroque-sounding Bach piece on kodo, being played on kodo, or the West African piece is being played on kora. And so we did that. Then I rewrote the folktales as raps. I rapped them. I collaborated with vocalists from each of these cultures to sing hooks or be part of it in some way. And then the symphony, we scored pieces for the symphony to play as well. So part of this is deconstructing each of those songs to where you can hear the different instruments. You can hear what the symphony orchestra sounds like. You can hear what aspects are hip hop. You can hear what aspects come from the distinct cultures. Then, talking about the folktale and then having conversations with each of the musicians representing their cultures about, what it is to grow up in West Africa. How is West Africa and growing up there different from being in the United States?
Awesome.
What can you learn from this story through that context? So that's one side of it. And then the other side of it is we filmed an entire rhyme writing workshop. So the idea is the kids can be inspired by these stories, some of which are, one of the stories is over 1,000 years old.
Wow.
Comes from 1001 Arabian Nights, and then that through line of that type of story resonating over 1,000 years brings it all the way up to where they get inspired, and then they can write their own story to push it forward into the future.
Yes.
Thus creating a lineage of storytelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much storytelling. Awesome.
Yes. So that'll be coming out soon. If there's any music teachers out there, get in touch with us because we're going to be happy to give this away for free to all of you. And, hopefully the kids in the area are going to dig it. I think that they are. Everybody we showed it to so far is really stoked on it. And then we're going to expand it beyond that, worldwide, hopefully.
Very cool, very cool. And it's interesting, listening to all the music by you that I'm playing today. Like, as you get closer and closer to today, you seem to incorporate more and more different sounds and more different musicians and give, I guess, have other musicians featured more prominently in your work, and as a collaboration more than just you and it's them and you.
Yeah, that's kind of the shift to the secret agency. It's in the beginning it was Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, and that was I was a lightning rod for a lot of things. And in a lot of senses, I still come up with a lot of the ideas and everything, but it's like along the way, I've just been so incredibly impressed by the musicians that I've gotten the chance to collaborate with. It's wild when you have people that are like your best friend and you're still just in awe of their brilliance at the same time. That's a beautiful feeling. And, at this point, it's such a collective of individuals, and each of those individuals should have the moment to step out and shine in the spotlight. So we're trying to create that more on stage where it's there are moments where there are songs that I'm not even on. You know what I mean? And there are songs where all I do is kind of do backups for people because, that's community, right? Like sometimes they back me up and sometimes I back them up. But, that's the secret agency. And also there's a, double meaning there, right? Everybody has a secret agency and that they need to find, inside of themselves. So, so we're moving towards that in the future of just I'm trying to find that balance between being an individual with my own agency and then also being part of a community and finding a way to interact in that way, because ultimately that balance right there is, I think, that's the dancing lessons of life.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Being able to hold your own, stand on your own, to do your thing and focus while also being able to be interdependent on a larger community that has your back. That's the secret sauce right there.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we can't wait to hear what you cook up tomorrow. Do you have any idea what's going to occur? I'm imagining you have some idea, but some things you do not have any idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It's that's kind of how I make music is find the right people and the right idea and then put them in the room together and then just let it go.
Yes.
And I feel like that balance of what we've created with this festival is going to be that. A lot of the circus elements I've never even seen before.
Excellent.
And some of the collaborations we've been practicing and we understand what's going to happen, and then some of them we're just going to completely improvise on stage.
Awesome.
So there's going to be, I think I'm going to be able to be not only a the guy that put the festival together and, you know, one of the guys that's on stage a lot, but also I'm going to be able to be somebody that's in the crowd and just walking around and hopefully catching that same sense of wonder of like, oh, man, a stilt walker just walked past me while Empire Strikes Brass is playing an awesome song. Oh, my Lord. Now I'm drinking some lemonade. Like,
Excellent. Well, cool. So yes.
And speaking of that, that community collaboration, I want to sincerely and deeply thank the sponsors of this festival because, you know, I've never done something like this before, tried to pull sponsorships together. I had no idea, you know, it's a pretty funny thing just calling up a business and being like, hey, man, can I get a bunch of money for this thing I want to do? But anyway, let me run through these names real quick. So Prestige Subaru, that's our title sponsor, and we thank them so much. Let me see who else here. Let me pull out my notes. Yeah, okay. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do this in radio voice.
Yes,
okay?
do it.
Been inspired by you. So we would like to thank Prestige Subaru, Sun Tzu Martial Arts, Clover CBD, Shea Brown Events, Lazoon Comedy Tours, Owners Only Real Estate, Takeout Central, Hillman Brewing, CB Custom Computers, Eric Sheffer, Big Old Nasty Get Down, Henko Repro Graphics, Mason Jar Media, Baba Nam, Mediterranean Street Food, Resource Finance, and Patchwork Alliance.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming out, and I hope folks can come out to the Big Secret Family Festival tomorrow.
That's right. Sunday, Salvage Station. Starts at 2:30, goes till 10. $23 the ticket, but we also have family 4-packs for $80. And when we say $23 the ticket, we don't mean 23 plus a bunch of charges. We mean 23.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing much more amazing stuff from you in the future.
I appreciate you so much, man.
Yeah, it's 23 Skidoo with Orion Weiss. Asheville Symphony making it sound nice. And Marley Carroll cuts precise. Now say, I am the Mozartistic. Yeah, I am the Mozartistic. Yo, his name is Wolfgang Amadeus. Yeah, Mozart, you know, he's kinda famous, one of the greatest. The kid broke the mold, wrote his first 5 works when he's 5 years old. His dad, Leopold, was a tight violinist, but when son played, it took him like 5 minutes to distinguish. The kid was probably a prodigy, quite the oddity, writing songs like Odyssey, high quality. What's the next step? Take the show on the road to expose the best yet. Word up, they rocked the tour through Europe. Music so pure, but cure like cough syrup. Served up symphonies like a chef. A battle competition till there's no one left. Now take a deep breath and feel the inspiration. The 7-year-old cold rock the whole nation. Yeah, so what you gonna do? Check it. I am the Mozartistic. I am the Mozartistic. Say it. I am the Mozartistic. I am the Mozartistic. Yeah, who is the Mozartistic? I am the Mozartistic. Yeah, you are. I am the Mozartistic. The kid was gifted, even his critics had to admit it. No gimmicks, exhibits of his skills left him lifted. The crowd's going wild like it's rock and roll as he took piano keys and unlocked their souls. But young prototypes don't happen overnight. You know I'm right, man, he kept his focus tight. How much practice, how many months spent at this? Mastering the classics to accurately blast it. You're not a prodigy if you don't try hard, but if you do, they applaud like, oh my God. What's in your own heart that you could go start? Rock until your skills get sharp like Mozart. So mark my words in this song you heard. One of you might be the best on this earth. What's your masterpiece? What's your specialty? Focus your energy, find your destiny. Yeah, cause that's the recipe. And eventually you're what you're meant to be. My man Mozart had the key. Now come on and sing it after me. Yeah, I am the Mozartistic. I am the Mozartistic. Yeah, I am the Mozartistic. Come on, come on. Who is the Mozartistic? Yeah, I am the Mozartistic. Get 'em.
To change the future, you must grasp the past. Every maneuver has an aftermath. You send rebels through time, echoes through space. Today is just tomorrow's yesterday. It's all up to you now, and that's the facts. Hey.
Now here's a bedtime story. Believe it or not, they say time's like a river, not easy to stop. I say time is a silver like the face of a clock. And if you try, you can tie time and space in a knot. Yo, some friends stayed at my spot, asleep over, you know. Watch movies, eat pizza, drink soda, go to sleep. But late night, my friends notice me getting vocally loud on my feet when I'm supposed to be snoring. Shuffling around and exploring, speaking in a strange voice that sounded foreign. They pull their phones out and start recording, hoping to make jokes in the morning. But then without warning, I turned right to them with my eyelids shut. They got goosebumps, cause I said the wildest stuff. It was complex enough to confuse a computer geek. I transmitted a message from the future me. My friends told me that I sleepwalk and sleep talk, so they got the eavesdrop on my deep thoughts, recording me so I can see what's happening. Turns out I'm time traveling.
To change the future, you must grasp the past. Every maneuver has an aftermath. You send rebels through time, echoes through space. Today is just tomorrow's yesterday. It's all up to you now, and that's the fact. Ow.
The next morning I was back to the old me. They showed me the clips I watched closely, and mostly I spoke to me of one topic.
The future's in danger and only you can stop it. That's why I hijacked your subconscious with telepath technology. You must promise to change the events. Switch the time stream, it'll make sense. Let me explain what I mean. A mean madman got too much power. Now he lives in a tower and spends all his hours finding ways to devour the world and turn it sour. Killing all the flowers with acid rain showers. Now when I was you, he lived right by our home, but nobody liked him. He spent time alone, feeling strange and mad, getting dangerous fast. Go hang out with him, maybe you can change our past.
My friends told me that I sleepwalk and sleep talk, so they got to eavesdrop on my deep thoughts, recording me so I can see what's happening. Turns out I'm time traveling.
To change the future, you must grasp the past. Every maneuver has an aftermath. You send ripples through time, echoes through space. Today is just tomorrow's yesterday. It's all up to you now, and that's the fact. Hey.
We looked at each other, we all knew the youngster, a real weird kid named Dante Onceler. We went to his house and invited him over. After about an hour, he decided to show up. Awkward at first, but we played board games, and little Donnie smirked, having fun for a change. Not so strange, just a bit scared, like most of us. We got close enough to open up and make jokes and stuff. And that night before going to bed, I aimed my phone in my head, and you know what it said when I woke up? That's right, another transmission. I pressed play with my hands twitching and listen.
Whatever you did, it worked like a charm. The dark tower disappeared, now returned to a farm. Yesterday, things looked bleak, the kids were starving. Today, Mr. Dante teaches kindergarten.
My friends told me that I sleepwalk and sleep talk, so they got to eavesdrop on my deep thoughts, recording me so I can see what's happening. Turns out I'm time traveling. Are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings.
You and me, family, if we choose to be. Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings. You and me, family, if we choose to be.
Choose to be. Some choose to hate, but I choose to be. Choose to be. Some choose to fake, but I choose to be. Yo, it's 2-3 and I choose to be. Living my dream lucidly, as you can see. Opposite of a losing streak, rocking it, so you move your feet, my crew gets deep. Musically, we fuse the beat with views to keep your brain running beautifully. Come to the jam, your mind might develop. Funk for the fam, call it psychedelic. That's why the spell is magic like stupefy. You and I unite to get super fly. Who's your tribe for life? Hey, yo, you decide. Humankind, it's time we all unify. Smash through the lies with truth, there's no excuse. Speak to the global dude from vocal booths to keep the leaves lit and soak the roots so the family tree grows like it's supposed to do.
Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings. You and me, family, if we choose to be.
Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings.
You and me, family, if we choose to be.
Choose to be. Some choose to hate, but I choose to be. Choose to be. Some choose to fake, but I choose to be.
MC fireworks, I say shining. Take all the coal in my soul and make diamonds. We brought the musical medicine, so let us in. The antidote and it's dope, etc., etc. Except we non-toxic, hope peddler. Take your conscious hostage for 3 minutes and deep in it when we in it. Till you're blasting past perceived limits. The reason is that lives survive the tribe, but humankind is unified worldwide. My generation's embracing change and ready to stop playing these ancient games. Let's take the reins and get on the right track. When they bring hate, we bring love to fight back. Now how you like that? Sound good, don't it? It's our time to shine, yo, let's own it.
Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings.
You and me, family, if we choose to be. Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings. You and me, family, if we choose to be.
Choose to be. Some choose to hate, but I choose to be. Choose to be. Some choose to fake, but I choose to be.
I wake up right, hit the booth, grab pens, put it down, it's what I love to do. Song after song, I invent the newness. I can't run out of this vintage fuel. It starts with my mind and thoughts of around, then work to make thoughts become part of life. I dream of how I would love things to be, then act on those dreams. So now I MC, and now it is my prerogative to show all the kids that your thoughts are gifts, holding power. If you believe in them, you'll achieve what's inside your heart and live right, regardless of all the doubts of the ones who don't lead. Don't be a follower. Dreams come true if you let them out there. Do it out of love, let the power unfold, cause
fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings.
You and me, family, if we choose to be. Fear is a cage.
Love is the key.
Lies are a trap.
Truth sets you free.
And truthfully, we're all human beings.
You and me, family, if we choose to be.
Choose to be. Some choose to hate, but I choose to be. Choose to be. Some choose to fake, but I choose to be.
There's no time like Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Nothing quite like Halloween when the ghosts are in the air. There's no time like Halloween. Zombies moan, monsters scream. Ain't no party like Halloween, and you know you'll find me there.
Yo, the wait's not over, but it's late October and the days got colder. Now the leaves fall away. My favorite holiday, Halloween, make me holler and scream. It's not today, but it's soon. Kids in their rooms check the costumes. The moon glows, fog floats like exhaust fumes. In this lost tomb, I wake up and stretch. Been waiting all year for the day that's the best. I'm kinda different. For me, Halloween's like Christmas, but the only gift on this misfits wish list, just kids to play with. One night is fine. I've been 8 years old since 1899, and that's a long time to be on your own. No other ghosts around, I'm all alone. 24/7, 365, except one night when being alive is my disguise.
There's no time like Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Nothing quite like Halloween when the ghosts are in the air. There's no time like Halloween. Zombies moan, monsters scream. Ain't no party like Halloween, and you know you'll find me there. There's no time like Halloween. Step right up, follow me. Ain't no party like Halloween, and there's no need to be scared.
I'm finally trick-or-treating, so nervous my feet are sweating. But wait, ghosts don't sweat, I keep forgetting. And right now the moon shines down on a nice crowd. I blend in and hope they don't find out. Don't wanna raise raise eyebrows or get a glance from parents. They get scared when they see I'm transparent. I can't bear it, don't wanna get busted. Cause Halloween's the one night when we're all just kids. I'm having fun, there's one house I have to hit. Cause it hypnotized me like a magic trick. What a celebration, they got decorations from roof to basement and porch to pavement. And they never take them down, I remember they were still around last November and December. Halloween forever is just what I wanted. So maybe they'll like the house better if it's haunted.
There's no time like Halloween. Zombies moan, monsters scream. Nothing quite like Halloween when the ghosts are in the air. There's no time like Halloween. Step right up, follow me. Ain't no party like Halloween, and you know you'll find me there. There's no time like Halloween.
Ain't No Party Like Halloween by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo from 2019. Before that, we heard Choose to Be featuring DJ Fireworks and The Gift of Gab from the compilation Hold Tight, Shine Bright. We also heard Tomorrow's Yesterday from Wake Up the Dream and Mozartistic featuring Orion Weiss and Marley Carroll from the EP of the same name. We are nearing the present day in our playthrough of Secret Agent 23 Skidoo's work. But first, we're going to play at least 5 songs from his Figments of Polyglot project. In 2020, he released 60 songs, a 5-song EP a month in the series The Figments of Polyglot. And this is from mixtape number 3. It's featuring Laura Reed, and it's called Heartbeat on Radioactive Kids.
But no clever words. I got a voice that you never heard. Well, maybe not never, cause you heard crying. Communication's tough, but I'm sure trying. It's nice to finally see your face, and it's wonderful. A month ago, I was in your belly, so comfortable. Just dreaming in the dark, sleeping. Listening to the rhythm of your breathing and your heart beating. We were one thing, made of love. Then contractions happened and gave a shove. Everything turned cold and bright. I'm glad you hold me tight, cause my world changed overnight. And now I feel like a when everything's connected.
Oops, sorry, y'all.
Got a lot of words yet. I laugh a lot and I just took my first step. I learned that no matter how strange things get, I can ride the ups and downs like a swing set. I forget what I used to know. I lose it slow, replaced by a life that's so beautiful. Being one with everything, I've forgotten how. But I feel the same thing when I see my mama smile. But it's different now, it's a big world and I feel like I'm missing out. I wanna go and play, I gotta grow and change. I can't Stay in her arms, it's the only way. But as I'm letting go of my mother's hand, I feel the love stretching out like a rubber band to hold me tight and protect me like my car seat until I learn to hear the whole world's heartbeat.
We rise, we fall, we laugh after we cry. You're wise, you're small, the answer's in your eyes. We rise, we fall, we laugh after we cry. Despite it all, we dance our way through life. Floating on an ocean made of time, I feel the wind begin to blow. I've chosen an open state of mind. I know these waves will bring me home. I cut my strings and flow.
Halfway between hope and regret, there's a door called life. Have you opened it yet? Have you gone to the cliff and looked over the edge? Or did you stay in bed with the covers over your head? While you dream with your eyes closed, I dance on the tightrope. I trust the maestro that spun my kaleidoscope. My path emerged in a flash like a lightning bolt. When the tidal wave crashed, then I ride the flow. Surf the earth as I dance with the mystery. Destiny whispers sweet nothings while kissing me. I'm in love with the unexpected on the fringe, trying to build a bridge and connect it. When I question what the quest is, then I go inside and remove doubt like asbestos. Bless this house, my body is a temple. My spirit flows like lyrics on instrumentals.
Floating on an ocean made of time, I feel the wind begin to blow. I've chosen an open state of mind. It taught me everything I know. I cut my strings and flow.
If you love something, you set it free. Well, I love life, so I let it be. Tomorrow is something we'll never see, and yesterday's gone, just a memory. Now is the only thing we ever have. Time flies by, you don't get it back. You can make plans, but you better laugh, 'cause nothing's set in stone but an epitaph. Stay awake, every day's brand new. In control of fate's what you can't do. Don't break, bend like bamboo. Innovate and create new dance moves. Make today nada, let's collaborate. Elevate, celebrate like it's Saturday. You can wait till the fates make you pass away, or rather waves having faith like a castaway.
Floating on an ocean made of time, I feel the wind begin to blow. I've chosen an open state of mind. I know these waves will bring me home. I cut my strings and floating on an ocean made of time. I feel the wind begin to blow. I've chosen an open state of mind. It taught me everything I know. I cut my strings and flow.
When all the food's gone and the dirt's filled with trash, Is that when they realize you can't eat cash? When all of the water is brown and smells funny? Is that when they realize you can't drink money? Yo, it's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Before mankind and Mother Earth break up.
Hello, children. Welcome to the space station. I'm glad you chose our program for your summer vacation. We sent you the history of Earth. I bet you read it, cause instead of goofing off, you're here to get some extra credit. That's good. Education lead to success, while ignorance and hesitation lead to a mess. And yes, I guess I'm speaking of the 21st century. To manifest your holograms and follow along mentally. As you can see from these primitive videos, humankind didn't really know that they were getting close to the events that would cause their extinction, because they were distracted by so many new inventions. And who could blame them? They rode in self-driving cars, using virtual reality goggles to fly to Mars. While on Earth, the dirt and air were getting kinda strange, full of plastic and smoke, causing global climate change. And while the rich men watched their salaries grow, people ignored reality and watched reality shows. Sometimes a news channel let the truth break through, but then a different news channel labeled that fake news. No one knew what to do, they were all overwhelmed. The Earth was a ship with no one at the helm. But then, after the death of the last honeybee, everything changed in the spring of 2023.
When the atmosphere is gone and the oxygen is sold, is that when they realize you can't breathe gold? When everyone is gone and they're all by themselves, is that when they realize you can't love wealth? Yo, it's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Before mankind and Mother Earth break up.
Now before the telepathic implants in our heads, people used to connect using the World Wide Web. They called it internet, with different types of social media. Store the information sorta like encyclopedias. This medium became the primary tool for self-expression for kids starting from primary school. They formed groups, sometimes as big as 10,000, then sent their sentiments out to all their friends browsing. Now on that day when the bees went extinct, that's when the children pulled humanity from the brink. The hearts of the youth were clear and saw the truth, not jaded like adults trying to make an excuse. They saw the proof of impending doom, so they acted, connected real fast while their parents were distracted. A massive movement formed overnight, demanding widespread change and governmental oversight. The kids had spoken because their future looked broken, and it was potent. It made their parents' eyes open. What was more important than spaceship Earth? The president disagreed, so they replaced him first. It spread globally, priorities changed totally. Inspired by kids, countries cooperated openly. A century later, with great celebration, it's official. We saved our planetary space station.
It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up. Wake up. It's time to wake up, it's time to wake up.
When the world spins you around, with your feet swept off the ground, that's when heroes get their crown. Get ready for the breakdown.
I was not the type for adventure or the first to explore. Scared that rocking the boat could make things worse than before. So I lived a safe life with no thirst for more, until I tripped and fell into the universe next door. On the sidewalk, right between the Waffle House and IHOP. Shoelaces loose, cause I try not to tie knots too tight. My shoes might hurt my feet, but then I found myself falling head first to concrete. But instead of breaking a brain, I broke a membrane. Then came into a new world where everything changed. Strange departure, a car turned into a farmer. I looked down and saw a sword and a suit of armor. I was dressed just like a knight has to. Look, the White Castle became a White Castle. My brain said no, but my heart said yes. I guess I'd walk to this castle and start my quest.
When the world spins you around, with your feet swept off the ground, that's when heroes get their crown. Hold steady for the breakdown.
Hey yo, my hand shivered, it made my sword quiver. I met a wizard, he had a message to deliver. He said,
You're clever, because a castle is your destiny. But to earn it, you'll have to battle an excessively aggressive beast. And only when the dragon rests in peace, you'll rule the kingdom, north to south, west to east.
I said, yes, please, that sounds like a deal. Then went to find a dragon, heart pounding for real. I found him in a field, and yo, he looked like a nightmare. I almost ran away, cause how do you fight fear? Afraid, but I stayed and I made my mind clear. And yo, I'm not scared, let's do this right here. The dragon smiled, and then he turned into the wizard. Then the world shifted like a snow globe filled with a blizzard. I sat up on the sidewalk, bump on my head, but all the fear was gone, and my heart was thumping instead.
kiss your lips. Even if the mist begins to drift, the sun's gonna make it burn up quick. And even if they turn our power off, we know candlelight makes the hours soft. Light is always there in a different shape. Love is coming back, we just have to wait. Love is coming back, we just have to wait. Sometimes you gotta wait, sometimes you gotta wait. Hey, hey,
Oh my goodness, is that the time? I better get going. That was Irish Wristwatch by Secret Agent 23 Skidoo, featuring Jamar Woods, DJ Epic, Kylie Morgan, and Mal Webb from the Figments of Polyglot mixtape 12. Before that, we heard Love is Coming Back, featuring Jamar Woods from mixtape 10. Hero's Journey, featuring Laura Reed from mixtape 8. Wake Up, featuring Laura Williams from mixtape 6. An Ocean Made of Time, featuring Laura Williams and Lindsay Bellows from mixtape 4. And Heartbeat, featuring Laura Reed from mixtape 3. We are almost out of time on the Radioactive Kids show for today. Thank you so much to Secret Agent 23 Skidoo for coming in and chatting about the Big Secret Family Festival and all of his amazing music. All right, we are almost out of time on the show, and it has been a wild ride. We've played almost every Secret Agent 23 Skidoo and Secret Agency release since 2008, and I am very, very happy that we did. We have one more. His latest EP that he mentioned during our interview, the Beat Bach Symphonies. We're going to play Graveyard Shift featuring Costco Runa, and then I think that will about finish us out. Thank you so much for listening to the show. It was a blast to put together, and I love doing special shows like this. And thank you so much to Secret Agent 23 Skidoo for coming in and chatting. We will have to do this again sometime soon. This is Radioactive Kids. I am Sagan. Hope you have enjoyed the show. If you're listening to Asheville FM, stay tuned for Short Circuits with Oscar. And if you're not listening to Asheville FM, stay tuned for whatever might be coming up next on your radio station. Thanks. See you on the radio next week. Bye.
Alpa, 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 alpa manta, pakari, sekarkari, hatumorko kunamang, paktari kuah, kausai pipas, wanyoy pipas, winyay, ripusaku, alpa manta, pakari, sekarkari, hatumorko kunamang, paktari kuah, kausai pipas, wanyoy pipas, winyay, paktari kuah.
Yeah, down in the village in Peru, way up in the Andes, where the wind blew cold and howled like a banshee. In a fancy mansion called a hacienda lived a family. There was dad, the big spender, plus his daughter. Just the two of them, no mama. They were farmers, raising lots of quinoa and llamas. The daughter was honest, beautiful and smart. Skills off the charts, plus a whole lot of heart. She was strong, filled with grit instead of doubt. So when dad passed on, she was head of the house. She could handle it, not an amateur, the bright candidate. Expanded it, a whiz with the business and management. Didn't need a man to get by, but she wanted one. So like everything in her life, yo, she got it done. To choose the best when she married a man, yo, she came up with a test, a hilarious plan.
Warang kampisa sa kunatatispa, puno puring kilya pantasanin chispa. Warang kampisa sa kunatatispa, warmi puring kilya pantasanin chispa. Kanguna kancari wang kichis, agita puni kawarinay kupak wil kaper kapikasyang. Rikuri mungki yurahang kapi.
She was a big prize in a lot of guys' eyes, but too few were true. Most spoke lies. They just wanted to rise in the ranks thanks to the cash in her banks. So she devised a prank. It was great. Whenever a date would come knocking, she said, "Wait, first things first. Let's go walking beneath the full moon in the beautiful night air, and right there we'll see what kind of life we might share. I need a man that will stand right beside me and go where I wanna go, wherever that might be." Then wisely, she walked him down to the graveyard to try and see whether they had a brave heart. Nobody stayed far past the cemetery gates. They ran away scared. It was never very late when she got home chuckling, thinking how they must have been a boy, not a man that could ever be her husband.
Kaya ka mamunay tsaka tapi kuhyuman takaw sa yunong puturi mo'y pagkari mo hindi tayo takancha. Tari pagtukuling pikuna munay ni pai kuna lipigu kiya mamanchis. Song koita pachama manchis tawang tuyan just tawaway kikuna takatungilya kochiro. Kangkuna kanchari wang kichis alinda puni kawarinay kubak sumakwar mi kalba.
Then one night to remember, the caretaker of the hacienda came to the door, knocked and entered. A poor man, worn out shoes, nothing to lose, just a big crush plus a heart that was true. So they walked. He knew what a man has to do. Opened up the graveyard gate and said, "After you." She passed through, then reached deep in the grave. It was freaky, but he stayed and made his feet behave instead of running. Then he smelled something so sweet. She pulled out a whole feast of roasted meat and said, "This is for the man that stays close to me. I put it there every night before I go to sleep, just to see if any man can face his fears and make it clear that he plans to stay for years. Once you get through the bad times, you get to the good." He understood. He was the only one that could.
Warmiyay kuskaya purisum, kay pachapipas utahan ng pachapipas kuskaya punikasum. Erke kuna sumakta kausangu ulwa kunawang noka apamoy kimunay kita wilka warmi sumakwarmi kalpawang munaywang. Warang kampi sa sakuna tatispa, uno puring kilya patasan ng chispa. Warang kampi sa sakuna tatispa, warmi puring kilya patasan ng chispa.
And that's all, folks.